Alright guys, so it's about, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep because I'm sick and I have a headache and all that right now. But what I wanted to show you is a problem with my AC here is because it gets really hot in here because of the heat. I don't know, it's just the way the house is. It gets really hot in this room, in this particular room, so I run the AC in the winter too. I know it sounds stupid, but I'd rather run the AC than open the window because the AC, you can monitor the temperature, but with outside you can't. You can't regulate the temperature. So anyway, so this is the problem with my AC. I'm thinking, because it's snowing outside for once. You can see it out there. I was like, you know what, might as well check for snow. And I'm thinking, I come up to this, I'm like, why is this not blowing in here? Well, let me turn the light on. I'll show you why. A damn coil. And I promise you that's not plastic. The coil has frozen over. Everything froze up because outside is too cold. If I had to say, it's below freezing outside probably, and this is why you don't run ACs in the winter typically. Yeah, this has never happened to me before. I'm surprised the heat from the machine just running didn't overcome it. You wouldn't be able to see it if I showed you, but there is a pipe coming out of the top of the compressor out there. You might be able to see it in the vent there. I don't know if you can look really close there. Yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to see it. Anyway, there's a pipe in there that has frozen over also. So I've honestly never had this happen to me before. I've seen cases and stuff of where this happened, but I don't know. I just thought I would make a video about this. Like, this is just, there's legit snow on here. This has never happened to me before. Like, this whole coil is just a chunk of ice. I'm not quite sure how to defrost this either, because this doesn't have like a defrost cycle or nothing. This is a AC saying this isn't a heat pump. So I just, but that's beyond me. I've never had this happen. The only part that's not frozen is at the bottom, and that's where the heater right here is. I'm even surprised it froze over, even with the heater right here, because this thing just runs continuously, basically. Well, it will turn off eventually when this turns off, because this turns off every now and then. And it's not cold enough anyways. I'm still hot in here. I'm under the blankets halfway, and I'm sweating my ass off. Anyway, so this, I'm surprised, because there is really hot air coming up from this radiator, and it's being sucked right in here, and this still froze over. This is crazy. And if you notice this ever happening to your unit, whether it doesn't matter if it's in the summer or the winter, I'll give you the reasons on why and how to fix it. So, if this happens to you in the summer, that's probably because you have a dirty filter. Your filter is going to be located right behind your screen, or right behind this. These are removable different ways, so depending on, it differs from model to model. If yours is just like mine, then just pull it off. I don't know. Figure it out. Some of them are slide out, some of them are pull out like this. In my case, mine's just like this. This is clean. You could see right through it. If you see this and it's like grayish, brownish, or like, yeah, you want to clean it. You can run it under the faucet or whatever. Make sure it's clean, because if this is happening in the summer, then that's probably your cause. You can also notice this. Both the combination of your filter being dirty and the frosted over coils, your fan not blowing out a lot of air. That's how I noticed it. I just came up and I was like, wonder if it's snowing outside. So it is, and, well, this is insulation on the window, if you're wondering. I have to wash that off. Anyway, it's on the outside. Anyway, I noticed the fan not blowing any air. I was like, what is going on here? There's something definitely not right. Well, apparently this is frozen over, and I'm hoping that the outside coil is not frozen over. I would be kind of shocked if it is, because that's where all of the heat from the inside of the room goes, along with the heat that's generated from the machine. goes, so I wouldn't know how that's frosted over, but there's really no way to check without walking around the house, and trust me, I'm not doing that right now, so it's not that worth it. I'll just do it on a day that I don't know, I feel like testing it on. Man, this is gonna take forever to defrost. I'm sitting here sweating my dick off. Oh man, this is beyond me. I didn't know this could happen. Well, kind of asked for it to happen. I'm using an AC in the winter. What did I think was gonna happen? You can also see there's a little bit of dust on my coil. You want to remove as much of that as you can. This stuff just gets stuck. Yeah, you don't want that. But if it's just a minute, like a small amount, like mine is, then don't worry about it. But if it's caked on there, you want to get that cleaned as soon as possible. That's so weird. It's like frosted to a certain point. Right after that, it's not anymore. And I bet what's happening also is the water that's condensed off this will all melt and this will go outside. But because it has a duct for the water to go out in the back of the AC and drip down. But that's gonna be all ice. This is probably all turning. All this is probably all turning to ice. Now, see, this is a 12,000 BTU unit, so this thing has a pretty stocky coil. You can see the pipes going back in there. This is gonna take a while to defrost. Sorry about my raspy and cracky voice. I'm sick right now, like I said in the beginning of the video, but this is bad. You just, damn. You do not want it to get like this. So, oh, I can hear snow on the back of the AC. I'm hearing that and I'm thinking, what is that? It's snow on the AC. So basically, alright, so basically what you want to do if this happens is if you have a space heater, run a space heater on it for a little bit. Don't put it up against the plastic because it will melt the plastic probably. You don't want to do that. Or if you have a heater like this, you're in luck like me, you can just run on fan mode. Or if you just want to run it on fan mode for a while, that'll work. Just keep it on fan mode until all that ice is gone, which is what I'm about to do. Another thing you could do is just wait it out, really. I'm trying to think of other ways. Anything that you could do to really heat it up, honestly. But not be retarded about it. Alright, so I'm going to turn it on. Let's turn on fan mode. You can see the thermostat's reading 40 degrees. It's going way up, of course, but oh wow, that defrosted like immediately. Let me show you. Let me just turn this on real quick. That immediately defrosted. That's real cold air. Alright, so now we got some airflow finally. More than before, but not as much as it normally has. I can feel water coming out of here. You know that smell when you open your freezer? That's how it smells right now. It's like all ice. That's funny. Oh, there's just water getting sprayed at me. Let me turn this on low. God damn. I'm gonna turn it back on cool mode after. I don't think that pipe is still frozen, but I'm gonna check. Sorry, all my videos are very long and they're boring too, so no, that pipe is not frozen anymore. Okay, so that's good. Coil's actually still cold. So I have to turn it back on. That's a blizzard out there, and I'm not even kidding when I say that's a blizzard. I don't know if you can see all the way over there, but that is a blizzard. There is just, you could barely see. There's snow going nuts out there. You probably can't even see shit. Oh well. Anyway, so we're reading 88 degrees in here, but that's because of this right here, the heater down here. I guess we'll actually open this up one more time and turn on cool mode and see how long it lasts. Because after that, it doesn't hurt your AC to leave it on that, really. It just doesn't like it when you do that. It'll still cool. It won't do it efficiently, but I'm about to go to sleep, so I really don't care. Don't listen to me. Alright, so, well, right now don't. Okay, so the compressor's back on. Make sure it's running healthy. Okay, so yes, it is on, and it's running healthy. Let's watch this coil now to see if it frosts over. Let me just turn on this lamp here. It's dark as hell in here. Alright. That really didn't change much. Okay, so immediately really cold. There's some really cold air coming out of here. Alright. Now, moment of truth. Uno momento. One moment. Que es encarnación? What incarnation? Alright, so it is not currently frosting over, which is what we want, but let's just not have it do that again. If it does, it does, oh well. Okay. Let's put this all back together. Like so. Fan really wants to suck this filter up against there. Alright. This back on. Seems that we've got everything under control. Or, let's hope so. Let's keep these curtains from ducting air back down into it, because that's another cause of filters or coils over frosting, is the air going right back down. This is not. It's going down the couch and down to me. The air coming up is hot air, so I think we should be okay for now. And that's a stupid video. Thanks for watching.